Welcome to live your legacy, where every story holds a turning point, and every turning point holds the power of legacy.
Okay, if you were to, if your life were a message to the world, what would you hope that message says? And I know this is a hard question because we probably have a lot, but go ahead.
It's okay, and I'm going to be really succinct. I'm going to put it into phrases. I'm going to mention the Obamas, because I always do, because they are a guiding light for me about what it means to create community and unity. So my main message is in phrases. Be of service, look for the helpers, create community, be authentic, lead with love, be non-judgmental, add forgiveness in, and heal.
When you hear the word live your legacy, or just legacy, what does that mean to you personally? And I know, again, big questions, but what's on your heart and mind?
To live your legacy, it makes me think about when I found your room on Clubhouse, and we've been rock and rolling with each other ever since then. But I had to be accountable about what legacy I was going to leave. Was I going to leave the legacy of giving up, or was I going to leave the legacy that change is possible when I'm the proof? So that's what it means to me. My children are seeing transformation right before their eyes every moment, and that's the legacy that I will leave with them in the earth.
Next question is, what does legacy mean to you?
Yeah. So my mom would say, I wish I had all the money in the world to give it away. They were very generous. There was never a time if I said to my dad, I need a piece of artwork for, and whatever that for was, always gave me artwork, always. When I first moved down here, made sure I had artwork to donate to the gallery. As a matter of fact, the first 250 people that came in the doors of the gallery when we opened in October of 2018 got beautiful angels, beautiful figurines that were angels. My parents were incredibly generous. They wanted to make sure that the community knew that we weren't just another boutique store or gallery, that we were giving to the community. So I donated artwork for the Hotel and Motel Lodging Association. And, they taught me how to give and how to care and how to serve on committees and boards.
But let me tell you the story about how Me Money started, long before it was even called Me Money.
Yes.
It started because I put my husband on a budget, and I said, I'm going to give you this amount of money, and you're going to spend it, and you have to live within this means of this money. And the reason I did that was because I handle the finances, and I know, I detail everything, so I know exactly what he's spending. And he has no idea what he's spending. And it becomes clear to me through conversations that he has no idea that he's spending this amount of money. So I put him on this budget knowing that he's going to be okay. I'm not being super restrictive or whatever. He's going to be okay. He can make it within this amount of money. But my point was to help him to realize how much money he was spending, and to realize that all these little things add up.
My work came out of adversity. When I was 17, I broke my neck playing football. Just at a park with my friends and became a quadriplegic. So you talk about, adversity and life possibly ending. And I was blessed where I had great family support, strong faith, and that really helped me turn it into a new beginning. Now that doesn't happen overnight, but what does happen is the journey. Because when something happens, when you're stuck, when you hit adversity, there's kind of one question I ask: now what? Because now what brings you to a fork in the road. And anything that happens to you. My dad died, now what? I broke my neck, now what? You couldn't get pregnant, your wife couldn't get pregnant, now what? You came down with, an illness, now what? And that really brings you to a fork in the road. And I just chose the path that moves you forward. I've been very blessed to have the strength, the fortitude, the support to always move forward.
And every turning point holds the power of legacy. Every step, every scar, every choice we make leaves a mark that time won't erase. This is where